Hi my friends, let's model the part number 67 from my collection of 100 parts. The picture of this part is here. As you can see, there are three circular bosses and one oval. Yes, always we have to take care with ovals. In the drawing we see dimensions and how the part looks from top and from bottom. About this oval, as you can see, radius is 44 on both parts and the distance is 44. What means this? It means that the center of one arc is on the opposite arc. There is no mention about the distance between the other direction. So we have to create these two arcs and then to place tangent the circle with this radius. The other dimensions are here. We start with diameter of 80, two circles of 40 at a distance of 100, and then the oval. Yes, we start from this position. Yes, the plane, start plane is this, and we extrude on 6. This is 6. Yes, and there is another extrusion on the back and another on the top. Let's start. Remember dimensions. We draw a circle with diameter of 80 and then another one 40 and the oval. The oval is with the radius of 44 and another circle is placed here with the same radius. So I'll make it equal with this one. Okay, they are on the same, with the centers on the same vertical and both on the same vertical with the center point. Okay, good. What we can do, we can move it up and down, nothing else. Let's draw a center line from the top to the bottom and we place dimensions 100 and 70, but I don't have here anything. This distance instead is 140. You see, this was not coincident with the center point, and now I apply this constraint. Good. The other arc of the oval is with radius 19.7 and it is tangent to those circles. I create a circle with a radius of 19.7 and I apply tangent to both circles. Good. Parts of the oval are here. Place this dimension of 70. You see, fully constrained. Yes? And I apply trim, look at me, to all the entities to the right of the center line, and also here. Nothing is loosed, fully constrained is maintained, and now I try to eliminate some other not useful ends. Yes, looking to fully constrained. Okay. Good. And this one, and this one, and it is fully constrained. Good. Now I draw tangents. Keep pressed the mouse button and find the tangent. Keep pressed and find the tangent. Okay, let me see which curve has this tangent. You see, this is the curve with the tangency. Yes, the other tangency is between these two. So the radius 19.7 is with tangency. Good. Trim to this, trim here, and make this not center line. Everything is conserved. Yes. Now I make this constraint construction, and here I need to split. Fully constrained is still here. Why? To make this also construction. Okay, now I have half of the part. Yes. Finish sketch. F6, extrude on 6, as I said. Okay, then mirror about this plane to have the full plate. This is the plate. Now let's take a look to the drawing. You see, there are the same level of 20, these 3. Which one? 1, 2, 3. And the other, this one, is of 34. So I create these 3 bosses. It is not very difficult, but I need to have the sketch present. Sketch, share, share, sketch. Good. I create a sketch on this face, and then I project this entity and the other one, all of them. Okay. I make this normal lines, and I extend with my hands these arcs. Because I want to obtain the extend to here and trim this. I want to obtain that oval, yes, to create the boss arc, this center from this point to this point, the other arc and the last one, but this is not to be extended, to be extruded. Yes, good. Extrude this, this and this. What is the thickness? The thickness is 20 minus 3. I told you that this is the base plane. 20 minus 3. 20 minus 3. Okay. Now I create the other boss, which will have a large hole inside. Finish sketch. What is the thickness? 34 minus 3. But I can extend it with 34 minus 3 to the left and 3 to the right. Yes, let's do it. Extrude. Asymmetrical. Of this contour, which is to both parts, from measure from here. Yes, so this is 6, don't forget. This one is 34 minus 6, and the other one, this one, is 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6. Okay, let's make this not visible firstly, and then let's measure. Yes, I press M, Monaco, M, from measure, and I measure this distance, 37. I made a mistake. Let's correct the mistake. This is 3. This is okay, but the other is not okay. 34 minus 6 minus 3. Yes, because 34 is from face to face, and I have, so I add here minus 3. Good. Now M to measure again, and we have 34. Good. Escape. F6. We continue with this frame, yes, this contour, which has the same width, which is 10, without fillets. We'll add the fillets because these are the same altitude. As you can see, this is sloped. This is to be made after. Good. 10 all over and parallel with the sides. This is the face. F7, and now we draw some parallel lines. 1, restart. 2, restart. 3, restart. 4. I cannot apply offset because of the circles. Dimensions 10. And then I take them as reference. This is not parallel. Then trim. Finish sketch. Extrude. All the 4. What is the thickness? The thickness is 13 minus 3. 13 minus 3. All the same level. Now fillets of 6 all over. Yes, 6 is the dimension. 6. You have to be patient and apply all the features to have a good result and to be professional, of course. Okay, let's see what about that middle sloped rib. Yes, on this face is at the same level of 3. Yes, the 3 millimeters, you know, and the other face is sloped between these two bosses. Yes, we can see something here. This is the end of the sloped rib, and this is the other. What is this? This is for us to understand that this is tangent here in the middle, and then is flat at the same level with the boss. How to solve this? Well, we create a sketch in this plane, F7. The sketch is based on, I project here geometry, but all this face. And now I have some, also I project this face. I can draw lines to create a close contour. This is at 3 millimeters, of course, and another line from the midpoint of this perpendicular to this. Then another line from here to the corner, the sloped one to the other corner, and then from here to the midpoint, the last is this. Yes, we have a contour. We have to trim the unneeded end, finish sketch, and extrude. What is the extrusion? 10 millimeters, symmetrical about this plane. Extrude 10 is already selected, but symmetrical. Okay, now you can see that particularity to be in the same, at the same level. Good. Now let's deal with the back. On the back there is a straight line under the oval. Good. What are dimensions? Dimensions are of these dotted lines. Yes. 27 symmetrical, 25 is the radius, and 27 in the oval zone. Radius 6 after we create the extrusion. And also behind this circle we have to create that extrusion. Good. We create all on this face. We have to draw a line, horizontal line, placed at a distance of 27 from the middle of the oval. 27. then other one, then another line, like this, restart, another line, like this. They must be parallel to the sides and at a distance of also 27 taken from here. When somebody changes this, now a circle. A circle with a radius of 25. 25. Trim. And that's all. Finish sketch, extrude this area on 3 millimeters. Okay. We apply now this hole with channels, as you can see here. Yes, we create a close contour and revolve about this axis. Dimensions are 62, 65, 2.15 for the dimension of channel. They are symmetrical. Will create equal elements before placing dimensions. 7 here, 21 inside. The plane is this one, F7, and we create a rectangle which must contain the center point. Yes. Good. And apply center line. This diameter is 62. There are some rectangles, 2 rectangles, and trim or split is better. Split to make them construction inside, construction, and equal. This is equal with this, and same are these two. If I place a dimension of 7 here, 7 will be on the other side, and 2.15 is repeated on the left. The other dimension is the channel diameter, which is 65. fully constrained, finish sketch, revolve, cut, OK. Now the holes. There are 3 holes of 13 placed in the centers of the circles and oval. Other 2 are this one. Let's start with this one. Yes, 58 between them, 2 millimeters above this line, 2 millimeters above, and the diameter of 38. This face, F7, a line of 58, yes. Let me apply the same vertical of the midpoint with the center point, and then 2 millimeters from this up, not down. 2. Good. Point at the end of this line, and now hole with diameter of 38 through. Simple hole, 38. OK. Then holes at the level 20, you remember. I project also this circle and these 2 arcs. Why? To draw a line and to place points in the midpoint and centers. All of them are 13. Okay, hole 13. Okay, there are 2 things to modify here. The first is a mistake and the other is an omission. The mistake is about this dimension, which was to be 20, yes? It is 26. Why? Because I didn't subtract this when I made this. This is very simple to repair. We go to the extrusion of that object. This is double click, and instead of 20 minus 3, I place minus 6, because we start from here, not from the back. Yes, the back is minus 3, the face is minus 6, minus 3 and minus 6. Okay, this is the distance. You must observe that this is the same. Nothing was changed because I used faces, and faces now are modified. Everything is okay, and the dimension is of course 20. You see, 20, 20. The omission is radius 6 to this corners. I select a corner 6, all of them. I mentioned this during the presentation, but I forgot. I'm 75, my friends. I'm not so so young. Yes, I'm not so young as you are. Okay. Okay. You may find some other mistakes in my former tutorial, but I wait for you to comment and tell me where is the mistake. Material is still cast, general aspect is still cast, and some faces must be machined. I think that's enough. Machined, still polished. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.